All right, so for this video today, I feel like this is gonna be maybe a few more parts. Like, I don't know how long these videos would be. Maybe it'd be like a part 3 series or something, but let's just go with part 1 for now because right now, this is the video I'm posting and audio I'm recording currently. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, we all know this video was bound to come at some point, right? Because school is basically ending and it's been about a year since the pandemic for me. But I was one of those students who did online school. And if you did online school, then please comment down below. Tell me how it went for you. And I might just share some of the stories because really I want to make a video about me sharing comments on my videos and all that and maybe even Twitter videos. But when I was doing online school, it was I'm gonna be honest here. Online school was basically just school on steroids. Uh, I'm right now currently by the time I'm recording this audio, school has ended and I'm in summer vacation. And once summer vacation ends, I'm gonna be officially a senior in high school. So yeah, that means I'm just about there. I'm just about to graduate. But it's not the point of the video. Point of the video is me talking about how was the online school life. And really, it was basically school on steroids, like I said. So let's get into it. And I don't know how else to describe it, but think of this. So think of like, you have one teacher that's like a regular teacher, like the one that everyone doesn't mind. Everyone can say like, oh, I prefer you over, Mr. Harris or over there and whatnot. But really, think of like when you leave your class and it's like, oh yeah, you don't have homework for that class. Yeah, the teachers start giving you like tons of homework, and that went out for my school. Apparently, even teachers who don't even give homework started giving like tons and tons and like even stacks of homework to the point where it's like, bro, I don't remember us doing this much work if this wasn't in person. Plus, I'm gonna be honest here. I even heard from other students where it's like, oh, their theater classes, they even had to like do presentations and all that, and it's like, dude, come on, how are you gonna do presentations on theater? Because one, do you really think they'll enjoy your presentation? I mean, we're just gonna be honest here. If I was in that class still, I would have just Googled everything and turned into a Wikipedia presentation. And you see, that's why water's not wet. But overall, I'm be honest again. I mean, I keep saying I'm being honest, but really, I'm just used to saying that because, well, I'm. It's like sometimes you just run out of words to say. But I would say though that the main highlights of it being in online classes was, the Zoom meetings, and you guys already know what I'm talking about, or you already know what I'm gonna say. All right, and yes, Zoom bombing was kind of like one of the highlights of it. And I'm gonna be honest here. Usually, I don't really accept Zoom bombings a lot because I can see that some people are actually trying to actually teach the class something or and whatnot. It's bad enough if someone comes in blasting out freaking music and all that. Like if you know why I stopped there, then you probably know why I stopped and like kind of stutter there. But basically, I had some classes where we would get Zoom bombed. Like, for example, in Spanish class, I remember we were like 5 minutes into the class and there's only like 6 of us and we were waiting for everyone else to join. While we were waiting for everyone else to join, a bunch of other people joined in and we thought, oh, the class is ready. Turn on your cameras. Yeah. So if you know Zoom, then you know that when you enter like a meeting, you can choose to enter the meeting with your camera off. And when you have your camera off, it can sometimes display either your name that you entered with or your profile picture that you have for Zoom, depending on which account you have. For me, I have a Gmail, and mine is very hard to find a picture of. Really, I just scoured a lot on the internet for it, but someone apparently entered with and I'm trying to like think of the way of saying it without getting demonetized or anything like it. But let's just put it this way. 18 plus Thanos. 18 plus Thanos. Just like the like just look it up for yourself if you want. Oh wait, no. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. But anyways, yeah, they came in and they started blurring out a lot of stuff and audio, and my teacher manages to, kick all of them. Except for a few of them, because there was one person who had my name on it. Yes, they had her name as Delta, and my teacher knows that ain't Delta, but they had to be sure it wasn't Delta. So they basically had to do like this thing, like roll call, basically. Like, all right, I'm gonna call out names. Timmy, here. All right, Miranda, present. All right, this is looking good. Jake. Oh wait, he messaged me. Yeah, looks like his camera's off again. All right, Delta. So when she got to me, I literally couldn't do anything. Well, I mean, I had my camera on as well, but I had to turn it off though, because I'm gonna be honest here. My dog sometimes does some dumb stuff, and apparently this was also the time when my brother left his dog at my house. And his dog is much bigger than mine, so I had to turn on my camera so I can get her off the bed, because she was staring out the window and she was already scratching up the bed and whatnot. Usually I'd be okay with it, but she was scratching it up way too hard, to the point where she started ripping some of the wood off. But basically, I didn't answer until the person who basically came in the Zoom bomb with my name on it basically answered in the worst way of all ways to Zoom bomb. They started blurting out Hitler speeches, just look it up on YouTube. But they started blurring out Hitler speeches, and they quickly changed their profile pic to Hitler. And when I managed to get the dog down, I managed to see all this and hear all this, and I'm just like, no, that's not me. That's not Delta. You see? That's not Delta, because you can see right here, ma'am, he has an L in Delta, while I have a 1, because I don't take L's. But yeah, that was a very bad moment for me, because really I didn't want to, be accused of something I didn't even do. But later on through the day, she messaged me as a teacher saying listen, Delta, I'm going to be honest here. That kind of sucked, but I know that was not you, because I remember your profile pic. Your profile pic had... Yeah, all right. That's cool. All right. Teacher knows it wasn't me. Thank God. Or even at least didn't accuse me of it. I mean, still. I was happy that was over with, because really, here's the thing. Apparently some people are getting arrested for Zoom bombing. And I'm going to be honest here. There's other crimes you should be worrying about besides Zoom bombing. I'm being honest here. Zoom bombing is one of the least concerning things you should be worried about. I mean, yeah, it's going to stop your day and whatnot, but still, it's much easier, not make that a top priority than, I don't know, someone robbing me at the 7-Eleven. So another thing about online classes is that when we do tests, now I've been looking at TikTok and Reddit, and I've been reading a lot, basically a ton of stuff, what you guys say and what other people say about their online experience. And I'm not talking about college stuff and like that, but then again, it felt like college stuff, because there would be some websites where we would have to take tests, and while we were taking tests, we would have our cameras, locked on. If we didn't leave our cameras on, we wouldn't be able to take the test. But it was also worse, because these teachers would use websites where we would have to, take the test, and while the camera's on, the camera actually detects our movements or any emotions they see. So let me put it this way. You can be sitting still, stand up, or anything like that, and the camera would notice. But the camera would also notice if your eyes projected somewhere else. Let's say I had my phone there, it would consider oh, I was on my phone. It was no, my phone was there, but I wasn't on it. And normally, I'm going to be honest here, I'm not surprised if anybody would cheat online. I mean, as long as like middle school or something like that, then you should be fine. I mean, hell, maybe even high school as well. Like, I'm not saying I condone it, but then again, there's a lot of stuff that we shouldn't even be worrying about and not even like, make it a top priority. Plus, this is in college because I hope people don't cheat in college because really, I don't want to be going to the doctors one day for you to operate on my body and all of a sudden I hear is this, hey, this is a bad time, but what's this thing? It looks like a liver, but I don't think it's a liver. Can you tell me what it is? I kind of forgot because I didn't get any sleep last night. Played too much Fortnite. Yeah, I don't want that to happen, all right? So these like websites would basically, track our movements, and I actually made somewhat of a little bit of, money on it. And you might be thinking, Delta, how did you make money on something like this? Well, here's the thing. I actually gave ideas to people who I already knew were cheating, all right? If I couldn't stop them from cheating, if I was a teacher, then I actually did the other way. I basically, reverse carded, I helped them. So on one of the websites, and good thing I didn't even have these websites as well, but this happened to a few of my friends and actually one of my family members. But basically what I told them was this: listen, the camera doesn't lock your test if it detects the movement. It'll indicate the teacher that you did some sort of like sketchy movement or whatnot. So how about this? Get like a family-sized bag of chips, put your phone in it, as long as, it doesn't, touch the chips and all that. Leave it on the side and leave the bag of chips open to the point where you can actually grab a chip and be able to look at your phone at the same time. And you might be thinking, Delta, I don't condone cheating, but you're a freaking genius. And that's not even my idea. I even saw it on TikTok, so you won't thank you, TikTok, for the idea. But good thing I didn't have to use that or any of those, tactics. But basically, I told them about it, and I was like, listen. Just do this. You should be fine. And if the teacher asks, just get a chip or popcorn or something, I mean, she wouldn't mind, you eating Doritos in class. I mean, hell, you're in your own room, for God's sakes, all right? And that's one of the other things I also want to talk about. You're in your own room, like, come on. Do I really have to ask the teacher who's not even in my house to be like, teach? Come on. We were in a lesson. What did you unmute your mic for? Teach, can I use the bathroom? Fine, just go quickly. Be back. Like, seriously, why do I have to ask to go to my own personal bathroom? Like, literally, for me, I never asked. I just, turn my camera. Like, I literally turn it off and just go. All right? I never ask. And I actually pissed a few teachers off because of it. But I always tell them this. This is my house. Like, I'm not trying to be, ignorant or anything like that. But come on. It's, like, bad enough. Like, dude, I don't remember the school paying rent. Like, hell, if you're going to make me do all this, then by all means, here's 10% of the rent. I want this by next Thursday. Seriously, like, I don't know, like, who even thought of the idea, like, this was acceptable as well, but, hey, school year's over, and you probably made it, and I'm actually happy that the school year's over, because I'm gonna be honest here, online school was a pain in the ass, and I'll definitely be making a part 2 on it, and it'll be mainly about me not getting any sleep, so, yeah. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Please turn on notifications if you want. But by all means, this is Delta signing off. And yeah, hopefully you guys had a good day and good time with this video. Peace.